Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the AniMango Tokukast. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
My dude! I'm tired of watching Kamen Rider Amazons. This is episode 5. This show is making it so hard for me to support, Kamen Rider and other tokusatsu coming to America. So that's really the only thing keeping me going for this. This episode was so boring. Nothing happened other than to slowly tell us that our main character likes to kill people when he's an Amazon, and he's also lost his way.
Yeah, I feel like the show is kind of really lacking a good focus right now. Just give the character one thing to do for now. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's not juggle too many things at once because we haven't really set up enough so that they can stand on their own and kind of develop as their own separate subplots.
Yeah.
We have nothing to really ground the show except maybe Jin when he's doing his own thing. But
they've sidelined him yet again.
yeah.
Yep. I don't know, man. I thought it was gonna get better. It just got slower, and I feel I'm so frustrated that nothing was accomplished.
I will say this: it was better than episode 4, for sure. For sure. Mostly because episode 4 was so bad that, even though not a lot happened this episode, it wasn't really they didn't waste as much time,
Are you sure?
Yeah, they didn't.
They
didn't waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
But they didn't waste as much. Even though they did sit on scenes for a little bit too long in this episode as well, at least each of the scenes, you could probably sum it up in one sentence.
Yeah.
But at least there was a sentence to kind of sum them up with, and it wasn't just dragging out a scene for the sake of dragging it out.
I see what you're saying, but I feel like the key difference in how the time was wasted in each episode is last episode they were trying to set up a very tense scene and they just kept wasting time in between, so all the tension sort of dropped. Here there was no tension, there were no highly actiony scenes, so all the time wasted. It felt like the downtime that it didn't feel like they were trying to establish some dire issue, and if they wasted time like that, it didn't feel as bad.
Yeah, they didn't raise up any dire issues, but one thing I was kind of thankful for was that they went back to the Toku formula for a little bit. I mean, we did get it in the last couple of episodes with the whole hive in that apartment complex to an extent, but for this one it just seemed a little bit more simpler. It's oh, these people disappeared on a bus, and then the team goes and investigates, and it turns out that this driver was kind of leading people to this Amazon to get them devoured.
I feel like that's your cold open. You establish it and you sort of get it in the viewer's head that, okay, this is the status quo, this guy is bringing them in and they're not coming out. So, you set up the red herring and then you twist it midway through and then you follow through with all those consequences. But instead, we get this first chunk of our main character not accomplishing much and not the struggle didn't make any sense, and it took too long to get to the main point of his struggle, and then we just went into the episode.
His struggle has been way too freaking long. Yeah. It's the same kind of struggle he's had since episode 2. The stuff that he kind of talked out with Jin, I feel. And like I said last week's review, he's got to stop. like actually get on with their damn show and start interacting with people like more
Yeah,
frequently.
yeah.
We got little snips of that where he kind of starts his whole, interactions with the leader of the extermination squad, and I kind of
Mm-hmm.
like that. It wasn't like good, but it wasn't bad, like it did kind of like um establish like this whole precedent for their relationship, how
Uh-huh.
the extermination leader is kind of afraid to kind of keep him on the squad. And I mean, it kind of makes sense, but then he's kind of thinking of like, hey, what about the other dude on your team? He's an Amazon as well. Like, what's wrong with me? And that kind of like raises some self doubts that he still has within
Mm-hmm.
himself. So that's probably why it's taking him so long to kind of get over it, because he has no one to kind of like
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
no one to kind of confide to with these and kind of like move on past those issues with, because like, he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know how. Jin was there for so little, I feel, and although I think I'm pretty sure that like he kind of resolved himself to fight, I don't think it's really
I
helped his like identity crisis, you know?
Yeah, but I think like the big thing in this episode and what's been missing throughout everything except for episode 1 is the relationship with the girl. And while it's not much, it is something, and I feel like she's sort of going to be that tether that he has, the thing that's like, "Oh yeah, I'm human because I care and I care about her." Not necessarily in a romantic way, but like, caring, and that's a human trait, and I'm human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I really want like more stuff out of that relationship as
Yeah.
well, just
Yeah.
because like that is, I don't know, I feel like they have like the most interesting dynamic, because
Yeah.
uh the like her mother is kind of like pulling the wool over both of their eyes, as you said, like in the watch along.
Yeah.
So just kind of like seeing how like both of them kind of like tackle this whole like mystery that's surrounding the
Mm-hmm.
existence of the Amazon, what pharmacy has with it. I feel like that would be a little bit more interesting to see and
Yeah.
get developed a little bit further.
But honestly, I feel like all of this could have been accomplished within, if not, the standard 24. You could even maybe jam this into 15 minutes. Like, again, it really sucks that build is going on next to it, because
Hey, oh,
it's
you
not.
don't get bring up build.
Look,
You do
I'm
that
just
every single
saying.
time. You do it every single time.
I know. Okay, fair enough. But it's not helping. It's not helping.
Go back to it.
that was all I wanted to say about it.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. Why? Tell us in the comments down below why you like it, because I don't get it.
yeah,
What's the big hook of this show? Like, am I just not understanding it?
yeah. Like we're trying to find a thing that would like kind of drive us to watch the rest of the series,
Yeah,
and
I
I feel
mean,
like
is everyone else except us aquarium aficionados? Fishy.
yeah, because like honestly, one like the main reasons for that, at least for me, is I can't find a single character that I actually want to follow throughout the story.
Yeah.
The most likable character we have is Jin, and from the stuff that we're given, like I feel like a lot of his conflicts are resolved. Like they have foreshadowed that there might be some other stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
like with his past, and he might have to deal with that later. But we have no real information about that.
Yeah.
That's the only stuff we have to speculate ourselves. But just given like all the other stuff he's doing, just eating eggs, chilling with this girl, and fighting some Amazons, he's just living a pretty kick-ass life, and he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
the issue with him? Like I like
Just
him,
yeah,
but
he doesn't have any central conflict.
yeah. So
I
and
don't
then we have
know.
Haruka, who has like too many problems, and he can't stick with one, and he can't even finish the one he could start in episode one. So
Uh, I don't know, man. Just tell us, what do you like about this show? I want to know. I want to understand. I don't get.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's really it. If you like this episode, I'm so tired. I'm sorry if this is coming out like a fart, but that's just
You
how
are
it
a
goes.
fart.
Yeah. Thank you. Guys, if you like this episode, like button and subscribe for each week. Keep it juicy.
Yep. See ya.
I
Wait,
really.
is this only 13 episodes?
Yeah.
Season
See-
1?
Yeah. So we won't have this for much longer.
I haven't done anything yet.
I
Why
know.
am I getting 5-star reviews?